Hey you guys, I'm back. I haven't did a video in a week, so I figured it's time to do a video. I got my new cooking page up and everybody is just so excited. I'm sharing cooking culinary terms, you know, we're doing stuff in the kitchen, so it's only right that I do a video. It's long overdue. Tonight I'm going to be doing baked macaroni and cheese. Now I don't know why people always ask. The method for this is so easy. There's so many ways you can do it. We're going to do just a very simple way. Culinary term way would be start with a bechamel sauce, but we're not going to do that tonight. There's too much stuff. We're not going to get into all this extra stuff. And then along with the baked macaroni and cheese, I'm going to be doing shrimp scampi. I didn't do it last night. I just was tired, but I'm so hungry right now and I'm ready to cook. Over here, I'm going to be frying chicken. Y'all already know how to fry chicken. If you don't, that's easy. They have all different types of stuff for that. But right now, we're going to be focusing on baked macaroni and cheese and shrimp scampi. Okay, so once you're done cooking your pasta, you want to strain it and cool it down as fast as possible. The macaroni pasta, it does not have to be completely cooled down because it's going to go right back on its heat source. So after you're done rinsing it off or whatever, put it back on the burner, and then you're going to add some milk and eggs. And this is my milk and egg mixture. You know, milk is used in the bechamel sauce, but the egg is also going to be a binder. So you just add that in there. I'm just going to go real simple today. I'm not doing anything extra. So what I have here is parsley flakes, Parmesan cheese, garlic in the center there. I love garlic. Paprika for color, black pepper, and then salt there on the end. You want to mix this, fully incorporate all the seasonings and the milk with the egg, so that egg does not try to overcook and start some scrambled stuff going on in here. Now once you have that all mixed up, that's when you want to start to add some cheeses. One of the cheeses that I use is Velveeta. I just want to say, if you're going to use Velveeta, you only need a little bit. Using Velveeta can make this thing taste generic and really fast. Really fast. So only a little bit goes a long way with this Velveeta. Only the Velveeta is just to get that creamy texture that you want. So you want to mix this in there with the milk so that can start to melt. Now some people, they might be scared to like take this off the pot right away. Do not let the cheese melt within the pasta. Let it get all nice and gooey in there. Don't be so fast to throw it in the oven. All the seasonings in here, they need to marinate with the milk and all the seasoning. It just needs to be right. So don't be in a rush to just put this in the oven so fast just to bake it. You want everything to be nice and melted. And my chicken over there just frying away all lovely. Okay, so it's been a while. As you can see, the once white milk has now evaporated with the Velveeta, and it's starting to get nice and creamy, and that's when you can add your cheese. I'm using cheddar, because you know cheddar is better. And you know, this is where I just go ham, you know, because I like cheese. So you just add as much as you need. Keep stirring and get it all nice and sticky and cheesy, all that gooiness. Just keep going. Okay, so once it gets to about this point right here, where you see all the cheeses is halfway melted, you know, that's when we're going to start to bake it. So now it's ready to go in the oven. God damn, I could just eat this just like this. And then lastly, everybody's favorite part, the top. Try to get in those corners, because that's what people like, the corners, when they get all nice and brown. Look at that thing, just nice and cheesy. And that's going to go in 350 for maybe 25 minutes, I say at the most. I mean, it just needs to brown at the top. The pasta's already cooked. Everything you basically cooked on stove top. So the oven is just for browning and getting that pasta to stick together with the binder that we put in there. Now, mac and cheese is so mainstream that I just recommend, if you're going to make your own big macaroni, do you. Like, put chives in it. Put bacon in it, put spinach in it, make a crusty top layer of onions, or put steak in that joint, put tomatoes in it, because you can do so much. You can even switch up the cheese, put broccoli in it. There's so many things you can do with baked macaroni and cheese. This is just the basics, but when I get tired of just eating just regular, I try to switch it up and I try to do different things. Put pepperoni in it. You can do so much with this basic method of big macaroni. So don't be boring and do just plain. Spice it up a little bit and put something, jalapenos, anything, whatever you have. Make make a trash can mac and cheese, and just do anything you got in your refrigerator and make it mac and cheese, because it's basically just cheese and pasta, and it's a mainstream dish that can be cooked in many different ways. So there's my baked mac and cheese. I can't wait to see it come out, because I just love when it's all brown and look good looking. So this goes in, and then we're gonna start on the scampi. Okay, everybody, shrimp scampi. First of all, I just want to say that I hope I don't get called out or anything I do here, because I haven't looked up the recipe. I'm just going off of what I remember versus what's just common sense. So here we go, and comment below or whatever if I did something wrong. Okay, shrimp scampi. Olive oil. Also, you want to make sure that your pan is hot. You know, the start of any good meal is a hot pan, because that's what gives it that sear. That's what you know, it just starts the whole aromatic of everything. So hot pan. Start off with a hot pan. I'm all the way up here at 8. I got an electric John, so you know, work with me here. Hot pan. You can smell that olive oil already. Put your hand in there if you don't even really realize if it's hot. If it's not hot to the touch, it ain't ready. Okay, you can see it smoke. That's your smoke point. That's when you want to go ahead and go. So I have my onions and garlic. I don't even know if onions is part of this. Definitely garlic, but I love onions, so we're doing onions and garlic. This is a fast dish, so you want to keep it moving. So you saute that up. Try not to burn it and brown. I've already browned mine already, because I'm doing too much. Add your shrimp. Obviously, fresh is better. That's what I have pre-cooked, already pre-banged and all that good stuff. So pre-cooked shrimp, add that. Can't show y'all my tricks because I'm holding the camera and whatnot, but you know, you got to get a good saute on there, you know. Don't be scared. Get that going. Right now will be a good time to salt and pepper. Okay, once you start to see everything absorb and it's starting to dry up, that's when you want to add your wine, because that will be the deglazing method. And you can be as generous as you may like with that wine. Okay, so note to self, whenever, how much ever wine you add is a little bit longer, it's going to have to sit there and simmer so that it could absorb a little bit of this and reduce. After it gets to a point, you know, it's starting to dry up at the bottom of the pan, that's when you want to add your butter. I have a compound butter that I've had in my freezer, and you want to add this bit by bit. Kind of just ease its way in there. You just keep on adding the butter bit by bit, and as you can see, the once watery wine is starting to thicken a little bit with that butter coming in there, creating a little mini sauce. Then you add your pasta right onto that. Then you can mix that all together with your tongs. Let some of that sauce get in the pasta there. This is around the time where I would start to add some more flavor, salt and pepper as you go, and then some herbs. I shouldn't be using dry, but that's what I have, so I'm going to be adding some dry parsley, some basil, because I just like the sweet taste of that, and lemon juice. You want a little bit of heat, you can add some red pepper flakes or some cayenne pepper. I'm adding the lemon juice because I just did the parsley and basil. And that's basically it right there. Majority of that sauce is in the pasta now. If you want it to be a little bit more creamier, you can add some more butter, or you can add a heavy cream. But that's basically it. What I do recommend is fresh parsley and fresh shrimp. As you can see, during the sauce making, a little fake ass shrimp here, it just scrunched up and it just looks really bad. But that's it. I know it's going to be tasty because I made it, and that's shrimp scampi. Another tip for you guys, if you want to be fancy or whatever as far as plating, you know, take your tongs and you just twist. And you would twist that in a bowl, and it would just give it this nice little look when it goes in the bowl. And y'all know me, I just have to be extra. So along with this shrimp scampi, I'm going to be adding basil pesto to it because I just love pesto, and just going to bring out some more flavors for me.